What's up, buddy? Super Dude Mega here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is episode 5, 6, I think 6 or 7. It might be 7. Well, it's the next episode of the Realm Showcase Season 2 series, where I basically show off things in my realm. And so, this is my house part 3. Because my house is very big and I keep adding more things, which means that I have to, that does mean that I have to make a lot of videos and I have to split it in parts because I can't do it all in one, especially because I keep doing more. So, without further ado, we're just gonna go on. I think this is going to be for the second floor, so we're just going to go inside this elevator here, up the elevator, and click the button. So brown button or wooden button is the open door, and then stone button is down or up. Then in here we have a nice corridor, hallway. There isn't much in this house, it's kind of small, but for Minecraft it's pretty big. Then here we have a nice fireplace, so if I were to do that, lightning strikes from the sky and then it hits this and causes fire. You can also turn it out. It's just my electric fire, and the way that it works, in case you're curious, but it's pretty obvious, redstone leading to a sort of T flip-flop, kind of. The lever's a T flip-flop in itself, but if the lever is off, then it goes over here, and then this means that it will stop the fire, so it will just place air, and then over here it will just strike. This is the particles for the outside, which I think in 1.13 it got changed up, but normally that would make it so that particles of smoke start at the top here, and yeah, there we go. So that was what's supposed to happen at first. So basically smoke just appears from here, and so let's say we're just gonna go through here. If you turn it off, then that means that there's no smoke at top, and then if you turn it on, then there is. Okay, enough about the fireplace. It's one of the least important things here. So moving on, we have our pop-up TV over here. So if we press this button, then the TV pops up from the floor, and you can turn it on. RIP headphones users, and then it's just static on the TV because I didn't feel like coding in a bunch of shows. But all really that is just a repeating command block, making it replacing the black concrete with static, which is diorite, and so which does mean that if you were to put down the TV, which we're about to do, it won't do it because it's replacing it. It will make the sound though because I didn't have enough space to work with. But anyway, the way the TV works is in here there's a redstone torch tower over here. It goes up here, T flip-flop, and then depending on which lane it goes, it changes this tells it to come out, I believe. Or does this one? This one tells it to go in, that one tells it to come out, and this is just the sound effects, so it happens every time, because it's an observer. So that's what causes this to happen. Okay, enough of that. We just have a regular tree for decoration here. Here's my sort of computer, and I just use a map of my logo, which is, I guess I could show you map part out. It's out there somewhere. I'll show you in the end if I remember. Then we have a little aquarium with fish, and then this is my office. Now there's a lot of features in this office, and there's also a second floor because I'm that guy. But we have a balcony up here, which I have just fallen out, and so we can see the very empty world because no one built anything really. Here is just lights, and then a flaw is that it does close and open the door here. But we also have, and this took me a really long time to make, we have security cameras. So this goes through every single camera that I placed in my house. And so it is true, because this camera right here, let's say I were to place a block in front or something, they all correspond to the cameras in the house. So you'll see in a second, that's the last security camera. If we go through again, you'll see that there's those two blocks, just showing that I'm proving that it corresponds to that. But anyway, the way it works is behind here there's a lot of command blocks, and they're all teleporting command blocks which teleport the player and gives him the rotation, and the reason they're repeating is so that you can't move around, because you can't really do that. It also places you in spectator over here, which makes it so that you can't see your arm, because it's trying to make you look like you're seeing the camera, and each one repeats the teleportation and the rotation so that you don't move and mess up the effect. Now up here is just a small water elevator because it's too small for a bigger one, and here's just a meeting room, so luckily I have the appropriate skin. I will hold meetings with people if I need business, or I might use the business skin, but then we have our lights here. So there's not much up here. I added that more recently. You can also kind of close the place. Now here we have the fire. So this makes it so that in case there was a fire in the house, I did test it, it did not work, but we can pretend it does. All of these dispensers should be filled with water potions, which do put out they do put out fires, but only if it's a direct hit. So just pretend that's all of them. So it does that, and it's around, I think it's only on the second floor just because it's too much wiring. It's pretty laggy and annoying, so we're gonna press that button again. But if we go up here, you can see normally all of these chests should be filled, but I haven't filled them, and I think someone pranked me or something and left it on and then left, which means that it went through without anyone being there. And yeah, this is a music note, which is the dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, and all of these are fire extinguisher sprinklers, not fire extinguishers. And these command blocks are the ones that remove blocks in the ceiling to make way for the dispensers. This is the bedroom. So in the bedroom we have some coat hangers, and unless someone destroyed them, there should be armor stands here. So okay, hold on. So now if you right click it, pretend these aren't here, then that means that there are, you can place your coats on there. Maybe the armor stands had to be sideways, but anyway, Basically what happens is there's 3 invisible armor stands, so when you place it, it looks like you're placing it on the hanger. You're actually just placing it on the armor stand, and it gives that effect. Then up here I have all the heads of all the players on this server. If you turn this off, then all the lights slowly come down, and that goes for all of them. Then here, these are individual lights, so turning this off and on turns on all the lights and turns off all the lights. Let's just turn these back on, even though it does waste a lot of electricity, but it's fine because it's Minecraft. So, the last thing actually on the tour is just the bathroom here. Ignore our friend. That was just from before. The lights are over here. There's some lighting glitches, but here we have water which comes down, and it's a little bit of a drippy shower, but it works. It gets the job done. I don't know why I'm wearing clothes, but yeah. And then luckily, which is pretty lucky, the water stops same as the sound. And the way that works is you might not even be able to, yeah, you can't see it because it's all command blocks. Basically what happens is the command blocks just set particle over here and a sound, and then that's how it makes that. Then over here we have a working sink, which also works, and the way that works is just over here it just has a clock, or not a clock, but a delayed part, which is telling it to slowly fill it up, or this one's slowly empty it, and then over here is to slowly fill it up. And so they both work, and there's also a constant, yeah, there's a constant sound and particle while it's on. Then here we have our flushable toilet. Ignore the armor stand. I just put that. I put everyone on the server's armor stand. And we also have a lockable door in case you're inside and you don't want anyone, you want your privacy. Now, I think that's going to wrap it up for the second floor. I could show the entire thing up here, but I think you've already seen it, but I'll just go through it. So all of this is electronics and behind the scenes. There is a lot of extra space here, but I haven't found any more appliances that can use it. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new and you like my content, leave a comment, or reply to you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!